Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here, and today I want to show you two American knives that I have recently picked up. Now, I have another segment of some recent acquisitions coming up, so this will be part 2 of recent acquisitions of 2021. And personally, I feel like these might be the last few knives that I pick up for this year, and it's going to be interesting how things shape up for next year, but I'm going to try and keep it interesting, and I have two very good knives to show you right now. So the first one is going to be a classic. I think you all might agree with me, and that is the Kershaw Knockout. Now, this is one that's been around for quite a while, and I just wanted to get my hands on one. I had been looking at quite a few Kershaw knives, and I had just decided it was either going to be a Kershaw Leak with the green handle, or it was going to be a Kershaw Knockout. And for me personally, one of the things that got me to buy this was that it had the 14C28N blade. It's going to have a few features that the Leak didn't have, and the other thing that I really liked about it was that it's going to be a nice full handle with quite a bit of blade length on it. So for me, this is the first American knife that I picked up, and the next one is going to be a very interesting one. But this one here, I'm going to have a review coming out on it a little bit in a little bit. I want to carry this for a few weeks. I have a few follow-up reviews coming up, and those are down the pipe. So those will be coming up, but this one is definitely one that I am really enjoying right now. Now, the next one is the Hogue deca. The Hogue deca is something that I've been looking at for quite a while. I just had to make a decision on which blade shape I wanted and which handle I wanted. They currently make this in many different colors. They make this Damascus style handle in brown, or they make it in red, white, and blue, or they make it in the blue and black, and they also make your standard black. Now, I thought about getting the standard black, and I'm going back and forth in my head if I should have just gone with the plain vanilla black, but I felt going with the blue would just be something a little different, something other than a green or a black handle in my collection. And personally, I didn't have any blue handled knives in my collection as of right now. And so for me personally, I thought, you know what, black and blue, that goes fine, and it's somewhat easy to find if it is set on a table or if it's outside and I'm working. The blue stands out. This is really not a very natural color in nature, so for me this stands out pretty quickly and you're able to find it. Now, I went with I believe they call this a clip point blade. I'm going to call it a clip point, but I went with the clip point primarily because it's a very utilitarian blade. They have one that has a compound grind on it. Now, for me personally, I found the use in that appealing, but when it came to sharpening it, especially sharpening it freehand, I was not ready to make that jump. So for me, I went with the classic, and yes, it's still taking a little bit of time to break in, but for me personally, this is one that I'm very, very happy that I ended up picking up. So much so, I might even get another one. So this one here has 20CV, and that is a great thing. So we've got 14C28N, which is a Swedish steel. Then we have 20CV, which is going to be an American steel. So this is definitely something that is fantastic. This one here is a $120 knife. This one here is a $70 knife when I bought it. Now, I know it was a little cheaper when it was released, or you could find it cheaper, but for me, the lowest price I could find was 70 bucks. So these are the two recent pickups that I've acquired, and I have a few more coming in the mail. Now, they're not going to be modern folders. These are going to be a few slip joints, and you can probably make a guess at what brand those are going to be. But these two are the new ones in the lineup. I also have a few that I am still debating on getting rid of. I still have my CRKT Pilar, but for me personally, modern knives, I don't carry them all that much, but boy, when I need to, I want to have something that's going to perform and something that's going to have a heavy duty blade. So this one fit the bill and this one fit the bill, and I feel like they're definitely great additions to my collection. So hopefully you guys stick around a little longer and bear with me. USPS has been a little bit of a bear to deal with when it comes to shipping, but when those other knives come in, I will be more than happy to show those to you. So till the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.